It was a day unlike any other. For Jungkook, BTS's golden maknae, the youngest member of the group who grew from a shy teenager into one of the most recognizable stars in the world, August 2025 marked his 10,200th day of life. Most people wouldn't even think twice about such a specific number. But for millions of ARMY around the world, this wasn't just a calculation of years and days. It was a symbolic reminder of every step Jungkook has taken since his birth on September 1st, 1997. And on this remarkable day, fans didn't just celebrate with tweets, videos, or artworks. They did something far more impactful. They turned their love into action, ensuring that Jungkook was crowned Chi-Idol's 784th charity fairy. When the announcement hit Chi-Idol's official platform, the reaction was immediate. The headline read, "BTS's Jungkook becomes Chi-Idol's 784th charity fairy, celebrating his 10,200th day of life." Within minutes, social media exploded. Twitter trends shifted globally, and hashtags like Charity Fairy Jungkook, 10,200 Days with Jungkook, and Golden Maknae of Kindness began flooding timelines. "He gives us music, joy, and comfort every day. The least we can do is give back in his name," wrote one Indonesian ARMY account with over 80,000 followers. Meanwhile, in Seoul, Korean media outlets picked up the story, running headlines about how Jungkook's fandom had once again demonstrated the sheer power of collective action. To understand the magnitude of this achievement, you need to know what it means to be a Chi-Idol charity fairy. Chi-Idol is one of South Korea's most influential K-pop ranking apps, where fans vote daily for their favorite idols. On special days, such as birthdays, anniversaries, or milestones, if an idol gathers more than 55,555,555 votes in a single day, they're awarded the title of Charity Fairy. The prize isn't just a badge of honor. Chi-Idol donates 500,000 won, about $380, to a charity in the idol's name. Over time, these donations add up, and for some idols, the total contributions have reached tens of millions of won. Jungkook's win for his 10,200th day was no small feat. It required massive coordination from ARMY worldwide, with fan bases in Korea, Japan, Indonesia, the US, and Latin America uniting to push votes for 24 hours straight. The story behind this title isn't just about numbers. It's about people who refused to sleep until their goal was met. Fan bases like Golden Union, Jungkook Global Union, and Cookie's international team began preparing weeks in advance. Twitter threads outlined voting strategies, donation drives were set up to purchase heart votes in bulk, and volunteers in different time zones took shifts to keep the momentum going. "We wanted this to be more than just a trending hashtag," said @JKUnionPH, a Philippine fan account. "We wanted it to reflect the kindness Jungkook has shown us for years." Some ARMY members even shared personal sacrifices, skipping weekend outings, staying up past midnight, or setting alarms every hour just to ensure their votes were counted. And when the results were confirmed, there were tears of joy. This isn't the first time Jungkook's name has been associated with generosity. Over the years, the BTS member has inspired and sometimes directly participated in numerous acts of charity. Disaster relief donations. Though often kept private, reports have surfaced that Jungkook has quietly contributed to emergency aid funds in Korea. COVID-19 support. During the pandemic, ARMY fan bases organized PPE and food drives in his name, sending supplies to hospitals and communities in need. Animal welfare campaigns. Jungkook's known love of animals has led to fan projects supporting shelters and rescue organizations. Educational scholarships. Several ARMY-led initiatives in Southeast Asia have funded school tuition for children, all under Jungkook's name. Each time, his influence turned into real-world change. Korean media outlets highlighted how Jungkook's milestone win demonstrated the unmatched loyalty and influence of BTS's fanbase. International outlets, from Billboard to South China Morning Post, echoed the sentiment. Fans from different countries posted celebratory edits and videos. In Latin America, giant digital billboards in Mexico City lit up with 10,200 days of Jungkook's light. And in New York's Times Square, a fan-funded screen displayed a golden message of congratulations.
While birthdays are universal, counting life in days is a concept that resonates differently. For fans, 10,200 days represents every moment Jungkook has lived, every song he has sung, and every smile he has shared with the world. It also reflects the idea that each day is valuable, and that his life has been a continuous gift to millions. With this new title, many fans wonder if Jungkook might take on more public philanthropic roles in the future. Some speculate about a possible global charity concert post-military service, or even a personal foundation that could channel fan donations into long-term projects. HYBE has not made any official comment, but ARMY believes Jungkook's pattern of quiet giving will only continue to grow. As August 2025 moves forward, the glow of this achievement remains. For ARMY, the Charity Fairy title isn't just a one-day headline, it's a reminder that love for an artist can translate into real-world good. And for Jungkook, though he hasn't made a public statement yet, fans believe he knows. Somewhere he's aware of the effort, the sleepless nights, the countless taps on phone screens, all done for him, and for a cause greater than both idol and fandom. Because that's the magic of Jungkook. He inspires music, he inspires dreams, but most importantly, he inspires kindness. If there's one thing ARMY has learned over the years, it's that Jungkook rarely celebrates himself in the conventional way. When other celebrities might hold press events or post long thank you notes, Jungkook often chooses subtle, intimate gestures, the kind that feel less like public announcements and more like whispered secrets between him and his fans. And so, in the hours following the news of his 784th Charity Fairy title, there was no official Weverse post or Instagram story. Instead, fans noticed something else. On a seemingly ordinary night, Jungkook's Spotify account updated with a playlist called 10200. No description, no flashy cover, just a quiet curation of songs about gratitude, love, and time passing. The opening track? Still With You, his fan-favorite ballad that was originally gifted to ARMY during BTS's Festa in 2020. It was his silent way of saying, I see you, I feel you, and I'm still with you. This isn't the first time Jungkook has responded to fan-led achievements without words. In 2023, after ARMY raised funds for disaster relief in his name, he surprised fans during a live stream by casually wearing a bracelet from one of the donor groups, a nod so small you'd miss it if you weren't looking closely. In 2024, after his solo single 7 broke records, he posted a single black heart emoji on Twitter, which trended globally in minutes. For him, gratitude doesn't have to be loud to be heard. The discovery of the 10200 playlist sent fans into a frenzy. Twitter threads began dissecting each track, translating lyrics, and connecting them to Jungkook's journey. Some claim the playlist order mirrored his life stages, from early struggle to global stardom. Only Jungkook can make us cry over a playlist title, wrote @GoldenJK97. Another fan shared, "This is why we love him. He doesn't need to say thank you. He shows it in his own way." Screenshots of the playlist flooded TikTok, with ARMY creators overlaying clips of Jungkook smiling, laughing, and performing to the songs on the list. The result? Millions of views in less than 24 hours. Cultural experts in South Korea often note that in an age of constant online noise, Jungkook's understated approach to fan communication stands out. It creates a deeper emotional connection, explains Dr. Han-Soo Min, a professor of pop culture studies at Yonsei University. By not flooding social media with direct messages, Jungkook's small actions invite fans to lean closer, to search for meaning, and to feel personally acknowledged.